Good morning. It is Friday, the October 18th, I think. I don't know. I lose track of the days because I just work. I just go so much. But um, I just hope y'all are having a good start off to your day. I want to start my day off by encouraging you to put God first. Trust in Him with all your heart. Um, Yesterday, I made a video about getting no views on a video I posted, a short that I posted, and how I had found myself continually checking my numbers and what that was doing to me as a result. It was making me feel insecure. So sometimes we feed our own insecurities. It's so crazy how I'm big on personal development. I've stated in several videos how I did life coaching. And because I'm so big on personal development and I was a mindset coach, I am a mindset coach, I am constantly paying attention to what I'm thinking. And I know this is what it takes to really change your mindset. It doesn't matter if I'm a mindset coach. It doesn't matter if you're professional in an area. That's your profession. It doesn't mean you know it all. And that's that's the message I want to give you all. It doesn't mean because you are skilled in an area or mastered in an area that you know every single thing. Like, life is an ongoing learning process. It never stops. Even if you're a master in your area, you still can learn more. And that's the magnificent thing about God. It's like, even when you have the title master, it still there's still always going to be another level that you can go to. You see what I'm saying? So I'm trying not to. I have to catch myself, because when I'm making these videos, y'all, the coach in me automatically comes out, and I don't want to do that. I am really, really working hard not to make a coaching video, because when I was doing my coaching, full transparency here, people did not listen to me like I wanted them to. Like, I have this heart to help. You know what I'm saying? But when I'm in coaching mode, for whatever reason, I think it may come across as, I don't know. It may come across as though I know it all, or I'm trying to tell you what to do, and that's not it. So this is why I started This Is What I Know. And why the I is spelled EYE is because this is what God has shown me in here. It's not about my physical eyes at this point. The information that I'm sharing, it's so crazy when God gives you a gift, how you have to meet people still where they are. And for me, the coaching comes out naturally. It just does. But I also want to be relatable. It's very, very important to me that I'm relatable to y'all, that y'all are able to relate to me. And what I want to tell you is that you have to trust God. I had somebody on my very, very first short. I made a video, and I was saying, what I was talking about is that no matter what it looks like in your life, I said everything is not always going to work out, and that's okay. But what I do know is that it's all working for your good. That's basically all I said in the video. And somebody came on there and made a comment that I was being a prosperity teacher. And I was like, wow. First of all, I am not a preacher at all. But the point of me saying all that is this, y'all. I am not a preacher. I am not a prosperity teacher. I don't even have the prosperity to teach you about how to get it. I am prosperous in other areas. God does provide for me, but what I am, in all honesty, is I never thought about the words to use. I am a believer. I am a Christian. I am every day trying to walk along the path that God wants me to. And so if you look at my talking about God as me preaching, then this probably ain't the channel for you, because see, when you get down to nothing, if you've ever got down to nothing, if you've ever really been in a space in your life where God is all you had and he brought you through, then you won't have a problem talking about God, because I've been in that space. Yeah, I've been in that space. You know what I'm saying? Right now, that's all I got is to trust God. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. He put this on my heart to start this channel and to be authentic, to just be myself, to just show up however I show up. Some days I have on makeup, some days I don't. It doesn't even matter. What matters is the message I get to you. Today, that message is to trust God. Today, that message is no matter what it looks like. I don't even know. Look, listen, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I'm still trying to figure out where to look at on my phone. But I'm still trusting God, because I'm supposed to get this message to you. So if I look like I'm looking off crazy or something, work with me. You know what I'm saying? Back to what I was saying. The message today is to trust God, even when it doesn't look like anything is happening. Recently, I was dealing with a situation that involved some money that I owed. And, I was like, I don't know how I'm going to pay this. I mean, I'm working on it. I am. I work on it every day. I go to work. I Uber. And I was like, I don't know. I'm just going to keep going. I'm just going to trust God. I went on that account. I've been dealing with this for some months, and I went on that account the other day, and all the charges were cleared out. To this day, I called my sister, because, my big sister, I was like, first of all, I thought my fiance paid this, so I called him like, babe, did you pay this? He was like, no. Because that's something he would do. He would just pay something, just take care of it. So I called my sister, and I was like, because my big sister, she's got that kind of heart, and she was like, no, it wasn't me, but I'm glad it happened for you. And it's just because I know that this happened because I just kept trusting God. I just kept trusting God. I just kept going, like, even though I didn't see how. I didn't know how. I just know that when God is all you got, and you're in a situation where your back is against the wall and you don't know how you're going to do it, you got to trust God. And what that does, when you trust God, and then he's going to show up for you if you trust him, if you believe, he's going to show up for you. But what it does for you is it increases your faith. It's just like one of those things that make you like know that God is still performing miracles. You know what I'm saying? So yesterday I made a video about having no views on a video. I know I'm like jumping, but I know exactly what I'm talking about, where I'm going with this. I made a video about having no views on a video, and how I was unknowingly, just unaware, that I kept checking my numbers, and I was checking my numbers and I had to catch myself. I realized, oh my God, I'm looking for validation. I'm looking for those numbers to show me that my content is good. And I was like, oh no, I didn't come too far to be back here. Because that's what I dealt with most of my life, is feeling some type of insecurity or fear, you know. So that's what made me initially start really working on my mind, because I was like, you ain't supposed to live like this. You ain't supposed to feel like this. Like, that's not of God. You know, God don't give us a spirit of fear. And I grew up feeling a lot of fear. I grew up feeling a lot of depression, you know, and uncertainty and insecurity and not feeling like I was enough. And so when I started working on my mind. I went to conferences, you know, I read a lot. I just studied a lot, you know, until I began to change. And new knowledge, when you digest new knowledge, you begin to see things differently. You begin to see the truth. And so God took me along this path where he was showing me new knowledge, and it changed my mind, and it changed the way I viewed things. It changed my whole outlook on life. And I'm a different person than I was 5 years ago. You know, I initially started this journey in 2015 or 2016 when I started my blog. So it's been almost 10 years, you know, that I've been on this journey. And now I am to the point where I don't have the same doubts and fears and all that. And I caught myself yesterday like, oh no, we don't do this anymore. That old person, she don't live here no more. So I was obedient. I posted the video and I clicked off of that account, and I just went into my regular YouTube account. And then I just got a comment this morning. I was like, you know, sometimes you just a comment on a video that I posted yesterday. And I was like, you know, God, thank you. It's not about a number. This is what I know. It's not about how many people are liking or following or anything. It's about all of life, period. No matter what, it's about being obedient. You know what I'm saying? It's about like just being obedient to what God speaks to you, or, you know, that small, still voice in your heart and your mind that you hear, or a urge to do something, you know, how he directs you to do something. It's about being obedient. It's not about followers or likes or anything. So what I was shown is that if I just put my trust in God, he's got me, long as I'm being obedient. And that's the message I want to get to y'all today, is to trust God, whatever direction he's leading you in. Oh God, I gotta quit crying. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful that I know God, and that, you know, if I don't know how people make it without God. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't even know how, you know, but that's neither here nor there. This message today is about trusting God. And the way you trust God is to not worry about things that are trying to capture your attention and make you worry about them, or feeling fear. You know, yesterday in my video I talked about starting a YouTube channel, if that's what you want to do, or starting whatever it is that you've been wanting to do, but you've just been too scared to start. You got to trust God, not trust yourself, because, you know, we fall short. We don't know it all. But if you put your trust in God, then he'll give you the strength to overcome that fear. He will give you the strength to break out of the box that has you stuck. Because there's so much more, and I feel it. There's so much more to this box that you've been living in. There's so much more than this little space that you keep yourself trapped in, if that's what you're doing. For us as humans, nothing is possible. But with God, when you know with God, all things are possible, it dissolves fear. Not completely, because trusting God also means doing it scared. Sometimes you got to do stuff scared, and then you will build your confidence as you go. God will begin to show you the way as you go. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, y'all, I got to get going for the day. I'm keeping my commitment to myself to show up every day, and that's exactly what I plan to do. So, I want y'all to have a blessed day. I want y'all to have a purposeful day. I want y'all to have a productive day. I want you to, if you're feeling fearful or doubt or, feeling like you don't know which way to go, what's the next best way to turn or whatever. If you have any doubt whatsoever about anything in your life, I want you to take it to God. I am not a prosperity preacher, but I will tell y'all this. This is how great God is, honestly, seriously. So I have two sisters, one older, one younger. I would have been the least likely out of us three. And I have two brothers too. Let me not not mention my brothers, okay? Because I got two big little brothers, which I love dearly. And I haven't spoken to them in a while. But if they happen to come across this video, which they probably won't, love you, brothers. But anyway, me and my sisters, because we grew up in the same home, for the most part. I would have been the least likely, I'm the middle child, to have been in front of a camera talking. I was like super shy. I was super introverted, just scary Sherry. What I was growing up. So I'm saying all that to say that God can use you. It has shown me who I really am and who I am really becoming. And it is amazing in my eyes. I can't even believe that I'm on this camera talking to y'all. Like I'm talking to y'all. Okay, so I'm out of here. Have a great day. Love y'all. See you in the next video. Bye.